All right, we're back into Game 2 of Versailles versus InsaneAI here at the Alberta Beatdown tournament at the OverKlocked Gaming LAN Center here in Edmonton, Alberta, being hosted by Edmonton Gamers. And, well, we're here on MLG's Shattered Temple. We can see that InsaneAI trying to use a little bit of mind games to figure out where Versailles has spawned. Versailles is, of course, at Jacqueline SG on Twitter, for those of you who follow her or read her writing for the GeForce tournaments and things like that. Pretty famous in her own corner of the internet. And once again, we're going to see InsaneAI going for this interesting decision with the wall.
Should wall off properly this time. Two barracks should fill up those spaces. Although I'm not really a huge fan of wall outs versus prodiG because they can force field and block off the Terran army and proceed to crush all the Terran's tech.
Yeah, and once again, this is the MLG version of Shattered Temple, which means these players actually can't spawn in the close ground positions. Unfortunately, it appears as though under the pressure, Versailles has forgotten about that. And InsaneAI saying he's too lazy to scout at all. So we're going to see this probe wander into yet another empty base here. Meanwhile, InsaneAI is going to be setting up this very awkward wall. Maybe trying to go for another fast expansion here. Versailles might want to add in some void rays into her army composition if she sees some battle cruisers.
I would love to see some maybe a fast DT drop when she scouts out that they are in close air positions. Fast DTs would do quite well with the War Prism on these close air spots.
Yep, so again, pretty standard openings out of both of these players. Versailles going with the 12 Gateway and the 15 Pylon and the 13 Assimilator and all that, or the 14 Assimilator and all that stuff. With the Orbital Command going down on 14 supply actually for InsaneAI. It's a little bit slow. Some of his SCV production there, but he is actually going to be sending out a scouting SCV into the base of Versailles. He's going to get a pretty good idea of what's going on. Not going to see 3 gateways pumping out zealots or anything crazy like that. Meanwhile, Versailles, or InsaneAI is actually in control of the Center Zelnaga Tower, and it's very important to note that on this map, the Center Zelnaga Tower gives you so much vision. You can see pretty much all of the chokes. You can see that he can see from one end of this choke all the way to the bottom. Basically, every way to move through the center, aside from these small paths around the outer edge of the map, can be spotted by that central Zelnaga Tower, so it's very useful to hold. Meanwhile, Versailles got Proberto out here in the back. Is she going to throw down a secret pylon? Oh, look at this! The warp gate started. Is she going to be chrono boosting this warp gate? Yes, we might see a...
The pylon got canceled, actually.
Oh, she's actually going to move it a little more inconspicuously. We might see a warp gate rush here on MLG Shattered Temple out of Versailles.
Also, InsaneAI got that second guess rather quickly. I'm actually curious to see if he might do some type of maybe one base battlecruiser build, or maybe go for the fast Thor and pull all of his SCVs, because Thors do exceptionally well versus Protoss ground armies.
Yeah, so right now, factory's already 75% done. InsaneAI with the gas deal here. And we've got 4 gateways, so it's going to be a 4-gate out of Versailles. And the question is InsaneAI going to complete this wall or get enough unit? Oh my god, he's going to fly this factory from all the way over here. This is just not going to work out.
InsaneAI also has 1 Marine for his army. I really don't think that can hold up against a 4-gate push. So if he wants to survive, he's really going to have to scramble.
Tired to fight by the time that these units come back.
He is throwing down a starport, so I'm still guessing battlecruiser.
It's definitely not out of the question at the moment. He's going to throw down a reactor, probably going to get siege mode, and then a 4-gate's going to show up. He's going to see warp gate is just finished, 4th gateway about to finish as well. She's not quite supply blocked at the moment, so...
She also has a reasonable amount of chrono boost saved up to quickly get a second wave.
It's a Thor rush.
Huh. Interesting. Will he pull all of his SCVs to repair it, though?
Yeah, if he can get this Thor out in time, the armory's still not quite done.
It looks like he's going for the old school beta Thor drop.
But you need a cliff for that build to be good.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so Versailles going to try and bust down this ramp right now. Not a lot of force fields to work with. This lonely Marine, after running so much, is going to get taken down. InsaneAI has
all of
absolutely
InsaneAI's
nothing
army right there
to defend this with.
That one Marine.
Going to make short work of these production facilities here. More units getting warped in. SCV is going to come off the line to try and keep some of these buildings alive. So he really wants his 250mm strike cannon and Thor to complete. But the barracks is going to be taken down.
He's
going
to
to
have to
put InsaneAI in the red.
So it looks like Versailles is going to tie this series up 1-1 because there really is nothing InsaneAI can do from this point. Even if that Thor gets out, it's just going to get target fired and destroyed very quickly.
Yeah, InsaneAI just taking a build order loss here. Is going to be doing a few donuts with that medevac in the air, and then possibly calling the GG in a second here as more units get warped in. There's pretty much nothing that InsaneAI can do.
All the SV though, he drops a mule right there. Maybe that's his white flag.
Yeah, and he's spamming it all over the place, showing off how good he is at clicking with all that World of Warcraft that he plays.
There's the Thor. Let's see if it can pull a miracle here and wipe out the... No, I don't think that is going to happen. GG there from InsaneAI. Versailles takes game 2.
Yeah, just not a strong enough build out of InsaneAI to deal with something like a 4-gate. And the 4-gate is really where you have to start when it comes to coming out with Terran build orders in that matchup. So we're going to get game 3 going as the series is now tied up 1-1.